Alright folks, Pachinki's Idiot, we are back. Let's play the final case of New Haven. Just started the stream up as we collect a bunch of stars. Ace, I didn't expect your career with us to get us to such a wild start. A fire and a string of murders, that's quite something. But you know what they say, of fire-forged friends, they're for life. You are certainly cheerful this morning, Madeline, but I shall remind you that we've still got the matter of possibly corrupt clergymen. Well, it was troubling to learn that Father Donovan had committed a murder in his youth. And it begs the question of what else hides under his kindly demeanor. Have recent misdeeds pushed him into arranging to destroy the evidence? Well, somebody certainly played a thug to intimidate John Cole into starting that fire, and it was someone with a secret to hide. Ace, I just heard. Father Donovan, he's at the train station. But, oh dear, you'll have to see for yourself. What? Ace, let us head to the train station without delay. Oh, I thought it was Scrooge who died in the preview. Interesting. Wow. I guess some people called it. I thought he was going to be the murderer. That looks like... Oh, snap. He got cut in half. Holy moly. That is nuts. Alright, I'm a little... Whoa. I don't even know what a klaxon is. This is a klaxon. Okay. It's a horn. I don't know where that or a snail is. Alright, I'm gonna use hints. Snail. There's a klaxon. Okay. Donovan got derailed. It's hilarious. It's a hilarious shield. Oh, hey, please forgive me. I'm not normally squeamish, but my breakfast is threatening to reappear. Poor man, dismembered by a train. What? Oh, blast it, you're right. This man is Father Donovan. How did this even happen? Officers, this is my fault. The body was already on the tracks. I tried to stop the train in time. I swear I did all I could. Sir, yours was the first train of the day, correct? And you say the body was already on the tracks? Oh, he was just lying there, Senior Trooper Ace. If I didn't know better, I'd say he was already dead. Oh, is that so? Well, in that case, Ace, I say we take a closer look at the body, gruesome as the sight is. And dash it. Dash my wig, you're right. That's a gunshot wound, Father Donovan's chest. So this really was murder. The killer must have put the body on the tracks, hoping the first passing train would destroy the body beyond recognition. Well, that is horrendous. I believe I shall be sick. Sir, thank you for staying to report the crime, but you needn't linger here any longer. Ace, this murder must be linked to our investigation of Father Donovan and his actions. We must search the crime scene against post haste. Again, interesting. So something I will say is I'm happy to see that the comment section is going to keep going. We'll see if it continues to be there. If there are any spoilers, I will be putting Baby Ace's picture over it. So there we go. Snail shoe. Ace, I can hardly believe Father Donovan died just as we were building a case against him, and now we can only investigate his death. But excellent notion, the shoe is clearly one of the pair that Father Donovan wore. Collecting the dirt from it might help us retrace his steps. And someone dropped their belongings here, it seems. We ought to restore the shattered watch. It could be a vital lead. Agreed. Ace, let's put the dust from the Father Donovan's shoe under the microscope. I'll let you operate the machine. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna grab some stars, guys. I will be back. This is Pachinki's88. Au revoir. Alright, folks, Pachinki's88, we are back on Criminal Case on Facebook. Now, comment section, been some spoilers, so probably gonna be hiding it by Baby Ace. So, just a heads up. Alright, so what is this? Oh, so this is like an open locket. I see. I see. Ooh. Police. This watch bears the engraving Talmadge Baldwin. That's the police commissioner. Remember we met him during the fire? Seems Mr. Baldwin has set foot on our crime scene. We must question him. Let us tread carefully. As you saw, he's not to be trifled with. Yeah. My room is always dark because I am recording at 3:30 in the morning. And I really do not want to be waking people up. If I turn on the light, there's a very good chance that Baby Ace will be able to see it and might want to wake up and think that his parents are awake, and we do not want that. Ace, the dust from Father Donovan's shoe appears to be clay soil. It's rare in this part of the city. In fact, I can only think of one area nearby that's built on clay soil, and it houses the immigrant tenements. They're quite recently constructed and aren't the safest of buildings, but the new arrivals are rarely spoiled for choice. Working with immigrants, Father Donovan would certainly frequent the tenements. Ace, let's follow where he went shortly before his death. That's awesome, Scorpio. I'm glad my videos give you some happiness. You know, that's kind of why. I mean, I do it for you guys. So I'm glad that's always. I'm glad when it's a positive thing. Commissioner Baldwin, we found your watch in. Oh, capital. I had wondered all morning where it had gone. Thank you for returning it, Signature Brace. Well, as it happens, we found the watch at the train station where Father Donovan was murdered, and well, I heard about that unfortunate event. The man died in a train accident, didn't he? It's a shame, really. I heard this Father Donovan was an upstanding sort of fellow. Actually, sir, Father Donovan was shot with a gun. Shot? Nonsense. The man was run over by a train. Don't you go imagining murders where there are none. Sir, with all due respect, the evidence. I have some years of experience on you, Detective O'Malley, and I recognize an accident when I see one. I advise you to end this talk of murder. Wow, I can hardly believe it. The police commissioner didn't even hear us about the case. I bet he'll see things differently once we solved it and arrest the killer. I don't think he wants to do it. I set an alarm for 2 a.m. and I did not drink coffee. Yeah, I don't drink coffee. I kept trying. Okay, so I shouldn't say never drink coffee. I think I've had coffee 3 times this year. 3 times I've had like a fluffy coffee. And when I mean fluffy coffee, I mean like a sugary, like sweet coffee. Whether it was like a frappe mocha or something like that, and it was just because I was dead tired at work. Oh yeah, the commissioner's totally a rat. I agree with you guys. Totally a rat. Or corrupt, either way. Ace, I admit this is my first time in an immigrant tenement. It's daunting to imagine this being one's first home in a new country. But I see you found a Bible, and that's surely a sign of Father Donovan's presence. Let us reveal the faded inscription in it. And I don't relish the thought of rifling through someone's laundry, but if you say it must be done, I shall certainly assist you, Ace. Oops, I meant to do the laundry basket first. Oh well. The writing of the Bible reads to S. O'Neill. May this tide you through the difficult times, countryman, and signed Father Donovan. And spot on, we know of an S. O'Neill. We've been an Irishman by that name during our very first investigation together. Ace, Seamus clearly knew Father Donovan. We ought to talk to him. Perchance we'll learn what Father Donovan was doing that got him killed. Ooh, a gun. There is a gun in that laundry basket. Look at the label on the handle. It indicates the gun comes from that police evidence room. Given that this gun could be our murder weapon, we certainly need Rose to tell us what is afoot here. Thank you. I wish you guys all have a great Christmas and a great time off from whatever you guys are doing. Mr. O'Neill, Senior Trooper Ace would like to question you in light of Father Donovan's murder. Wait, what? Father Donovan's dead? Oh, but whoever killed him, Father Donovan was a priest, and so kind besides. He always looked out for us immigrants. We know he came to this tenement. Have you notion of whom he was meeting? He was always in and out. He clearly cleared out a room that belonged to a girl as recently died, Harriet or some such. Right worried about that, Father Donovan was. He always fretted about his Irish newcomers, but lately even more so. Do you know what prompted the change? Any concerns Father Donovan had? Any people he met? Anything in the past? I didn't know him all personal like, if I'm honest. But I know that whoever murdered Father Donovan must be a devil of some sort. Only unholy folk would kill a man like that. A little bit like the Adam Bennett case, for sure. Alright, we're going to speed this stuff up. Because we have Christmas, I need to, I'm going to need to record a bunch of videos before I head out. Ace, I can confirm that the gun you sent me is your murder weapon. The bullets left in it matched the victim's gunshot wound. And then the plot thickens, for this gun is an Ivory Johnson safety automatic revolver. And does that sound familiar? Well, I've seen these before, but I imagine you're referring to something specific. That I am, Ace. This here is the exact same gun as was used to kill Otis Kidd. Wait, what? This is the weapon we put into evidence storage after solving that murder. But how did Father Donovan's killer get their hands on this gun? It should be locked up. Mayhap you should have a word with the evidence clerk about that, Ace. The evidence he looks after has an alarming tendency to wander off. But before you go, you ought to know that I found some greasy traces on the gun's handle, and Viola tells me they came from hair pomade. So our killer styles their hair with pomade. These fashion tricks won't help them in prison. And Wimple better explain how this gun ended up outside the police station. Yeah, you better. Our suspect's always going to be people that we've met before. Ace, please be quiet. The walls of my office might attack us at any moment. I beg your pardon, Dick. Are you alright? I'm delightful. I finally procured some Epilogue mushrooms. I heard they have curious effects on the mind, and I'm waiting for it. Oh, waiting, of course. Just say that you examined Father Donovan's body before ingesting these mushrooms. Bah, this man was shot, plain and simple, with a gun thing. Died instantly. Judging by the rigor mortis, this was about 3 o'clock at night. The body was then dragged somewhere to the tracks, most likely, and then naturally a fire monster drove over it. Ace, the walls are getting restless. You ought to go before they attack. Oh, Dick, please focus. Were there any clues left on the body? Clues? I doubt it, but the bullet was fired from a distance and went through the heart. Your killer shoots really well. Well, perhaps you should go lie down, Dick, but I'll make a note. Father Donovan's killer is a crack shot. Yep, getting some shrooms. Officer Wimple, kindly elucidate how this gun, which should have been locked in the evidence room, wound up being used in another murder. Oh, blast. I knew this would happen. I knew something would go awry. It's true, Senior Trooper Ace. I let the gun out of the evidence storage, but I was ordered to. I said it was a bad idea, but does anyone listen to me? No. Edward Wimple just a clerk. He should do what he's told. But who ordered you to release the gun from the evidence room? I can't tell you, Senior Trooper Ace. It's not worth my career to point fingers. That's how it works. And of course, now the blame's on me. Yes, it is, Officer Whipple. Murder's been committed. We need to know exactly who got their hands on that gun. I can't tell you. So be it. Next time we talk, you better give up a name or you won't like the consequences. Ace, I admit to being rather befuddled by the mysteries of this case. We started the day suspecting Father Jonathan of wrongdoing and thought he'd arranged to have the evidence room burned to conceal his crimes. However, just as we endeavored to question him, we found him murdered. The killer shot him and left his body on the train tracks, hoping to make the death look like an accident. And Commissioner Baldwin insists upon treating it as such, despite ample evidence to the contrary. The most puzzling clue is the gun with which Father Jonathan was shot, for this gun was used in an earlier murder we investigated. This gun should have been locked up in the newly refurbished evidence room, but the evidence clerk released it to someone, allegedly under orders. However, he won't say who took the gun, but blast it all, and without that, we... Friends, Roman countrymen, lend me your ears. Ace, I know where your killer went. Nice. Nice. Well, I will see you guys tomorrow. This has been Pitching ACD. Over and out.